Buddy Peg Leg Tim here, doing our episode. Well, this is going to be episode 2. I just did a half an hour recording to find out that my mic was not working. So I went back, looked at the Twitch play, and my mic wasn't working. So I was pissed off. So there's like 4 races that y'all missed. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Anyways, my first episode of the Let's Play for this got flagged for copyright for some of the music in the game. So I've turned off the music, and episode 1 has been muted on YouTube in all countries thanks to Flosstradamus and some other Mohawk, or I don't friggin' know. I haven't really listened to the whole soundtrack in this game anyways. I'd rather listen to the cars because that's what I do when I'm driving. I turn off my radio so I can listen to my car because I'm a big car guy and a big Volkswagen guy. So, to recap from last episode, because probably nobody watched it because they can't hear a friggin' thing that I fucking said, started out with the BRZ Premium. I'm pretty sure like a lot of people choose that. And so, once I get done and able to come back to the garage and choose my own car, I bought the BMW M3 GTR. It's not the most wanted car, people. I know nobody knows the frickin' real name of it for some odd reason, but it is an M3 GTR, okay? You can't buy that car, but you can buy the body kit that's on it. It's a Flossman body kit. I'm trying to get my one buddy who owns M3 to buy that. I keep telling him, hey, buy it. I'll put it on for you, since I love doing this shit to cars anyways. But he keeps avoiding it because it's like, it's really high price. I think it's like $6,000, maybe even more. Anyways, so got the M3 GTR so I could sell the BRZ and get my Volkswagen here. Now, whole reason I bought a Volkswagen in the game is because I'm a big Volkswagen guy. I have been since I was a kid. My dad owned one of these, a 1976. Here in the States, it was called a Rabbit. I don't know why they did that, but whatever. He owned that. And I loved it as a kid. And the reason I love Volkswagen is because one day he forgot that he was at a red light, turned green, and he's just sitting there and somebody honks at him. He squeals his tires. He let me shift when I was a kid. I mean, this was back in the mid to late 80s that he was doing this. And he still keeps in contact with the people that he sold his Volkswagen Rabbits to. And they're still working to this day. And it's like a 1976 Rabbit and like a 1980 something Golf that he had, and he still talks to the people that have them these days, and they still run, and they are still immaculate. I mean, they're East Coast cars. Well, one of them, he sold right after we moved to Michigan. So anyways, I've been obsessed with this, and I've been watching Herbie the Love Bug since I was a little kid. My parents just plopped me down in front of the TV because they recorded it when you had to pay for Disney Channel, not when it was just thrown at you from Comcast, which, Jesus Christ, they suck. Anyways, so that's why I've got the Herbie paint job. I mean, in real life, I own a 2002 Beetle Turbo S, and I love that car. So I put the Beetle, or the Herbie paint scheme on there. I don't have the 53 on the back because, well, you really couldn't see it on the back. The chop sticker, I don't know if anybody else watches Mighty Car Mods, but I love Mighty Car Mods. Those two are fucking awesome. 2 guys from Australia that just started doing this in their garages. You know, started modding cars in their garages. Little DIY stuff, you know. So I'll leave a description, or a link in the description for that. For one of their videos. And then also Magnus Walker. You know, my last video, they started talking about Magnus Walker in one of the videos that we watched. And I love Magnus Walker. He's a big inspiration for me. I actually want to do what he does with the Beetles. I want to be the urban outlaw of friggin' Volkswagen Beetles. So I'll leave a link in the description to the Urban Outlaw documentary. That guy, oh man, I just love Magnus Walker. I've got a huge heart on for that guy. I know that probably doesn't sound right, but I don't care. And so, plan of attack for this game. Since nobody heard it last time, we're going to do all the speed. First, peppering in some of Amy's missions so I can get parts, because you can't get parts without Amy, like for half of these things. So, we're going to have to do that and listen to her. And I will not use the fast travel unless I'm coming back to the garage. So, unless you guys don't like that and you want me to start using the fast travel to get everywhere faster so it takes less time and we can get more done in a video, let me know. But, so let's get out there, do some of Spike's races. And, wait, hold on. Before I do that, I got to go into handling and make sure everything is set up, because I've changed some parts in here and I want to make sure I've got it all set up for some grippy grip. We gotta... Okay. Alright. So we're good. Alright, let's get out there. Start racing. We'll go into the phone. See where Spike is. Beat the time trial. Alright. I friggin' hate how slow this map is. Alright. So we're all the way over there. And we'll route it. Alright. I would be playing this with the wheel. Unfortunately, for the Xbox One, there is no wheel support. I could not get this to work with my Thrustmaster. I was a little bit miffed the other night because I went to start it with it and it just kept bringing me back to the Xbox home screen. So I was like, well, maybe if I uninstall it and reinstall it. So 2 hours later, I'm messing with the wheel again. It keeps just putting me to the Xbox home screen. Alright, we'll stop in case there's somebody, like, there. Half the time there is. But anyways, so, and then I picked up my controller, and it worked. It put me into the game. I was like, oh. So apparently, there's no wheel support. And the little, like, Q&A that they had, I cannot talk and drive, apparently. The little Q&A that they had on the Need for Speed website, because I looked it up on Reddit, it really eluded the question. It said, we're doing research. So it didn't say yes, it didn't say no, but I'm not sure if Black Panther, because I know he plays on the PlayStation, I don't know if he's using a wheel, and I'm not sure about Slap Train either. I mean, I watched both their videos. I've been watching both of them for a while anyways. But I'm not sure if they're using a wheel, because in their video descriptions, they talk about their wheel setup. So I don't know if they're using it for this game. I can't. Oh, that is not the turn I needed. Anyways, something I've noticed on this game is that it always puts me on this goddamn side of the road. And we're going to crash. I already knew it. Asshat. Shouldn't be driving on this side of the road. That guy shouldn't. I mean, oh. It's like a moth to a flame. Holy shit. I see lights and I got to go towards them. Oh. Body kits. Now I can get my Forged Motorsport body kit. Okay. I remember the first Golf I saw with the Forged Motorsport body kit. It was in a European Volkswagen magazine that I got where I was stationed in North Carolina. They had just one magazine for Volkswagen Auto Group. And, yeah, I saw it and I was like, oh man, that's awesome. But in that one, they moved the engine to the rear. And it was all white. It was nice. I really liked it. Oh, put me back on this side. Alright, so another thing is, I'm not going to go around and do like that little AR race over there. I'm not going to do that in the Let's Play. I'm just doing the missions in the Let's Play. Those things I'm going to go do on my own, just so you guys aren't, like, you know, bored with them, I guess, unless you want to see that kind of stuff. Once again, let me know in the description. Okay, this is all for reps, so I probably beat their time. Another thing from the first video that was muted, I was playing this game before. I had the 10-day free trial, or not 10-day, the 10-hour free trial, and I got pretty far. Like, I actually beat Magnus, and I was wrestling with the idea, do I want to start from there, do I want to start from the beginning? So I decided to restart it, you know, do things a little bit different from the way I did them before, just a tiny bit. Like my purchase of car at the beginning, I ran around in that Subaru for a while, not knowing that I could sell it right at the beginning. So oh, it's nice that I don't have to deal with any other racers in this one. I mean, they're fucking retards sometimes. I swear to God. Like just the other day, I was doing one of the races that isn't a mission, and the guy just took a right turn into the side of the highway. I was like, what the hell? Why would you do that? I mean, it put me in first place, so I mean, kinda didn't mind. Come on, there we go. Actually, not what I wanted. I wanted to drift that whole thing. So I know it can happen. Alright, and another thing, I am not using any of the special parts that you get from getting the deluxe edition until I get my 1973 Porsche RSR with the Urban Outlaw body kit on it. Because I love, as you know, Magnus Walker. Alright. So, oh my god, Spike. Ah, here comes the calls. Ooh, there's a part. Did I grab this part already? Oh, it's over here. There it is. Elite Tuning Ported Block V2. I've already got that on this car. So that can go on my my BMW. Alright, where's he at? What's he want to do? Another sprint race. I use the GPS a lot in this because I'm still not used to this town. Now, I don't know if I'm the only one. Does anybody else notice that the map setup is kind of like the Need for Speed Undercover from I don't know how many years ago. But I go through one playthrough of that game and then my disc, I think my disc broke or something. I'm not sure. Ugh. I'm not sure if my disc broke, but I couldn't play it after my first playthrough. I even went and bought another one. Like, I took that one back to my local game store at the time, which was Game Crazy, before they shut down. And I was like, hey, this happened to this. So they gave me another one, and it just wouldn't boot up even with that. So, I don't know. Also, the BMW is finished top 3 with Spike. Sorry, Spike. I'm going to take your top spot. Fuck. So for any drifting, Jim Kahan or whatever, we'll use the BMW M3 GTR for that. Because I do like the look of it. But once we get enough money for the Porsche, which you can buy any car you want at the beginning of the game as long as you have money. Which is, I think is nice. It's a nice change. For Need for Speed. And I swear to God, this is like a huge Volkswagen ad because they've got so many different types of Volkswagen Auto Group cars, and I think they're like the most prevalent brands in here. I think they've got the most cars out of all their brands. Like they've got Porsche, Lamborghini, Volkswagen. Oh, so close. No, no, no rubber banding, you fucks. I see you. It's another thing I don't like about this game. Like, they will sit there and you'll be like 2 checkpoints ahead of them, and all of a sudden, like right near the end of the race, they're on your ass. And like about to pass you, like Spike is. I'm gonna bash his fucking front end in. Little fucking bastard. I swear it's not caffeine that he's hopped up on. He's hopped up on like Coke. I swear to God. Like me. No, not really. I don't. Oh, you faggot. Sorry. Get back here, you little bastard. Get out of my way. This is my race. I'll hit everything after. I don't give a shit. Goddamn Spike. Like that, he came out of friggin' nowhere. I don't get it.
Insane, man. Oh, serious skill, Magnus Walker. Look out, baby. Woo. I'm gonna head over to Longhorn. See you there.
Wait, we gotta go Longhorn? I know. Just stop right in the middle of the friggin' street, right? I'm an asshole like that. Alright. So these FMVs, if you haven't seen them yet, I mean, they are so bad. They make you feel a little bit embarrassed. Alright, you know what? Since we're right here, we're getting the forged body kit. I don't care. Since we're passing the garage, why not? Instead of having it come back and do it. I'm not a fan of that supercharger sound. I've had both in several, or in one car. One of the first cars that I built. I switched back and forth between it, and I wasn't too impressed with it. I mean, I know a lot of guys like the that's not what I wanted. They like the supercharger, but I'm more of a turbo guy. Alright, Rocket Bunny. It looks okay. But you know what? Forge is where it's at. And I'm probably going to have to fix the paint on the bottom. Ah. Oh, jeez. Really? And here come the calls.
I'm not sure where I'll be. Man, some heavy hitters just rolled into town. I heard they got fat stack.
No thanks. Sounds like trouble.
Yeah, man. You never know who's really behind all that. Especially with these outlaw dudes tearing up the streets, man. Could be anybody.
Even our new friend here. Or Spike's man crush, Magnus.
Hey, don't be kidding about that. Wrong person hears and we're all on the hook. Alright, let me tell you about Magnus, right? Yeah, don't. We've all heard it 1,000 times.
So, who's in for the Longhorn?
Who ain't? How about I give you a head start, Spike? So you can practice. Suck it. What? See y'all there.
Fucking stop sign. Ooh. The phone calls in this thing are unbelievable. They just... It's like my phone in real life. When somebody finds out like I'm doing something like this, yo, my phone just rings off the hook. It is... Or when I go to work on my car, all of a sudden, like, I have, like, the last time I was fixing a coolant problem, had my water pump and timing belt off, and all of a sudden I'm getting a shit ton of calls going, hey, we need you to take us here. And it's like, you people must have a sixth sense to know when I've got my car apart. It annoys the hell out of me. I'm pretty sure any of them watching this video will sit there and go, I don't do that. Oh my god. It's like a moth to a flame. So I was staring at the top corner of the screen from this asshole that wants me to, like, fucking bait cops. And I have an inkling of who it is, but I'm not going to say because I don't want to ruin it. And I haven't gotten that far. I'm pretty sure I know who's doing it. Like from where I got in my last playthrough. I think. Ah, fuck. Guess some destruction points anyways. Alright, man. It's like I've been drinking. Which I'm not done yet today. Maybe a little bit later. I gotta move some shit around my house, so. Probably break out the beverages then. Alright, Spike doesn't have another mission after this. We'll do an Amy mission, and then that'll probably be the end of this one. And then we'll pick up after this, probably like tomorrow. I'll have another episode out for you guys.
So the guy, he falls in love with his first Porsche when he was like 10 years old, right? And now he has this bunch of amazing Porsches, man. He set a new style. He even owns his own goddamn bridge. Yeah. See, that could be us, bro. Spike Bridge. Damn, I like the sound of that. See, Magnus, he knows Ventura Bay like the back of his hand. You know, he runs this place because he knows the spot so well. It's second nature to him, man. It's effortless. That's all we gotta do, bro. It's cake, man. We learn the spots, know the players, respect the game. You feel me?
Wow, you're getting the full service tonight. Whatever you do, don't ask him about Magnus Walker.
Too late. I'm just getting started, baby. We want to get to Magnus. We gotta show him we're worthy. When we smash that legendary run of his, they'll have to come back at us. Yo, surf's up. Who's coming with?
Take care of him.
Let it go, Robin.
I know.
Alright, how he was with Magnus Walker, like people that I work with, when I start talking about him, that's how I start talking about him. Like I'm on fucking crack, like Spike is. He's not on caffeine. He is on crack. I swear. Alright, and we probably won't get a call from him until we start driving towards Amy's little friggin' thing. If it's a, not drift, is it? Alright. Alright, hopefully you can't hear that in the background, but every first Saturday of the month at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, there's tornado sirens that go off, and it's annoying as hell. I'm hoping nobody else can hear that. Because it goes off for like... There it goes. It's done. Alright, we'll go do a drift in this little car. Even though... Whatever, because it's just an easy drift. Alright, we'll do that. Call it a day. Once again, let me know if you like this, me driving everywhere and not doing the fast travel, or, you know, if you want me to use the fast travel, just to get things done a little bit quicker, because I've only done, what, 2 races this episode, and you guys have just listened to me friggin' talk while driving this thing everywhere. And, oh, I didn't explain the honey badger thing. Okay, so the honey badger don't care on here. I saw that and I put it on here. One reason is when I was in the Marine Corps, when I was in the schoolhouse, they used to play all sorts of videos. God damn it, Spike.
Hey, yo. I was thinking, right? Magnus, he ain't no Superman, right? So all we gotta do is do what he did. We run some races, we learn the streets. Only then are we gonna get in tune with him, right? I'll keep you posted.
Alright, so anyways, when I was in the schoolhouse, which is where we learn our actual job, they played the honey badger video. And I did the voice perfectly.
Hey, it's Amy.
And
Alright, good to
Amy...
go drifting. I didn't get a chance to hook it up with Manu yet, but I was thinking we could catch up. Make some time, because I am GTG. Later, player.
So anyways, they played the honey badger video. I did the voice perfect. Like an imitation of the guy.
His hind ass.
If you haven't seen the honey badger video, it's hilarious. So I started getting called the honey badger after that. Because I just didn't give a shit. And I didn't care. So... Alright, fucking Carlos? Jesus. I swear to God. Like, I will slash your tires later on tonight, Carlos. I swear. Don't worry about it either. 3rd place. Yeah. You're probably gonna see me lose this one. Yep. All this drift around in a goddamn circle for like 2 minutes. So wow, okay. I think everybody else has rear-wheel drive cars, and here I am in a fucking Golf. I'm beating their asses. I mean, yeah, it's an easy race. Woo, 73 points. Alright, and if you can hear the clicking in the background, I'm sorry. I wish I could use my wheel. I really do. Carlos! Goddamn Carlos, I swear to God. Swear again. Carlos. I like that guy. I'm gonna have him out for him the rest of the gameplay. Right, Carlos?
Wow.
Right?
You initiate those corners. I haven't seen that kind of skill in a while. Keep it up, hot
I'm
shot.
an ass. I know it. Alright, semi-adjustable suspension. Okay, we will fast travel back to the garage. The garage. And put those things on. Well, put all that stuff on. Tune it. And then we will see you next time. Whoop. Not what I wanted. Just hitting random buttons here. Alright guys, thanks for watching. It's Peg Leg Tim. I will see you later. We have 2 Spike missions to do next time.